ARTGRID active noise canceling wireless headphones. Okay. Interesting. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the studio. As you saw in the intro earlier on, we are covering headphones today. But before we get started, please allow me to introduce myself to the ones that have never met me or seen me before. Where the hell have you been? My name is Brannon No. That's right, there is absolutely no D whatsoever in this name. And I dig doing tech reviews of the latest and greatest, like headphones, that we're going to cover today. But before we kickstart today's review, if you like what you've seen so far on this channel, I do that about 90% of the time. So don't be shy, get down there, hit my subscribe button, hit the bell, hit all to be notified of all the crazy content that I provide. And I will make a promise to you guys. That's right, I promise to deliver you good quality as you have seen so far. And also, I will give you honest reviews because you guys deserve it. And that, folks, is how I like to roll on this channel. I'm sure by now you're probably thinking, where the hell have you been, Mr. Brannon No. Right? Yes, I know. I'm very good at posting weekly on the weekends. And yes, you did not receive a video from moi to you this weekend. Why, you may want to know? It's because it was my wife's birthday. That's right. We spent the whole weekend together. We had family, friends over, and yeah, it was quite the shindig. But now that that's all over with, I've got 5 days off for Labor Day, and it's not going to be a vacation. No, not at all. It's going to be a work around the house, get things done, maybe get the garage cleaned up. Definitely our basement needs some scrubbings, and oh yeah, videos. Lots of videos, right? I want to try to stack up on a few and get them out for you guys. So, what are we talking about today? Bluetooth headphones from a company called Strauss Wagner. And yeah, as you saw in the title, it's quite the model number. ANCBT501 active noise canceling wireless headphones. Whew. Wow, what a mouthful. Well, without any further ado, let's head upstairs and see what all comes in the box. All right, obviously you're going to get your user manual, which is kind of like an accordion style, folds out and gives you all the necessities that you may need in getting yourself up and running with your headphones. Also coming in the box is your USB-C, that's right, no micro here. And you also get your 3.5mm auxiliary jack. All right, let's talk about the headphones themselves. And yeah, they are very nice looking. In fact, when I first opened these, I thought, wow, what a nice premium set of headphones. I love the leather on top with the embroidered Strauss and Wagner on there. It looks really premium. The ear cups are labeled right and left, always a plus. And very nice memory foam built into the cushions. You can see them come right back to life after squeezing them. And yes, when you put them on your neck, they definitely fold down to go flat, which I always love. that in a pair of headphones, definitely a must. Looking to the side, you have their logo here, and you also have it on the other side. So they're pretty proud of their logo, you can tell. And on the right cup, you're gonna see your plus and minus for volume up or down or track forward, your play button, and moving it to the side here, you have your USB-C charging port, and then your power on and off. On the left ear cup, you're gonna have your NC button, which is gonna engage you in the ANC feature, which is on these. All right, let's do this. Let's hit the specs real quick. That way you guys can get an understanding of what these come equipped with. And then we'll go ahead and do a music test. We'll do a mic test with them because yes, you can answer phone calls with a pair of headphones. And then I'll give you my honest opinion and we'll get you guys out of here because it's beautiful outside and I'm sure you wanna get to that more than this. Let's go. All right, guys, you're going to get 40 millimeter drivers in these, which is plenty. 28 dB on a noise reduction. So basically it's going to be very nice using it for phone calls like we mentioned earlier. 40 hours of playtime. That's right. I love it when we are talking headphones because the playtime is crazy good. 40 hours, 5 minutes of charge for every 5 hours. So in other words, every 5 minutes you stick in these is going to give you 5+ hours of charge. Pretty incredible. Bluetooth 5.0, which should be just fine for playing movies, watching Brannon's YouTube videos, music, things of that nature. You'll be just fine. And then obviously we were talking about the ANC that's built in, which is active noise cancellation. Always a nice feature to have on a pair of headphones for sure. And guys, that is it for the specs. So let's go ahead and put them on and see how they feel. And right away I can tell you, let me show you this right off the bat because obviously when I open these, I test them out. And unfortunately, you are going to need a pretty good sized cranium. And yeah, I'd probably, let's take the glasses off for a minute. I would be more comfortable for them to fit right about there and you can see all the gaps. So definitely better to wear a hat with them for me. But if you guys have a small head, you might be needing to look elsewhere because I'm telling you right now, these get even bigger, which is, yeah, for a gargantuan head like the Hulk. So bear that in mind. I just don't understand why some of these companies make the headphones so big. I mean, unless I just have a really small head, I don't know. But anyhow, nevertheless, they still fit, they still work. Let's pop them on and we're gonna play a song. But before we do, we're gonna check out the ANC on these. So let's go ahead and give that a try. All right, so the NC button is placed right on the left cup. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. Okay, it is doing a very nice job. It definitely drowns out the ambient behind me, but I can still hear it faintly. Okay, so I'm not going to say that it's incredibly soundproof, but it's doing its job. All right, let's go ahead and turn it off. And they call it environmental sound. And yes, now I can hear my voice loud and clear. And for this part of it, talking to you guys while I have the headphones on, might as well leave it on transparency mode, right? All right, so we are going to play a song by ARTLIST. You guys know how I feel about ARTLIST, or if you don't, be sure to check out my description down below. It's the first thing you'll see. If you are a content creator, or if you just plain dig music like I do, well, actually I'm both. I dig music and I'm a content creator. Check it out. ARTLIST is a fantastic platform to get you exactly where you need to be in the filming industry. And today's song choice is called Like You by Logan Prescott. Here we go. Nice. Nice bass. Turn it up. Oh yeah, these got a kick. Let me turn the ANC on. Oh, there we go. I like this song. It's nice and mellow. Cool. All right. Definitely nice. Definitely great bass. The mids, the highs, they seem to be a little drowned out with the bass, for my liking. Interesting. Okay. But you definitely can feel the bass. It's got really nice, rich sound. But I don't know. I think I would like the mid tones and the high tones to be a little separated, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go ahead and test out the mics on these and see how well phone calls would work. Okay, obviously, we have the nice professional mic, but we are going to switch it right now. How's that sound? This is what it would be like, kind of, in a phone call scenario. I mean, this is the best way to explain or get an idea of how the mics are working in these headphones. Right now, I don't know exactly how it sounds until I am in post and hear it for myself. So that makes it up to you guys. You guys are the deciding factor. So, does it sound good, or does it sound like all right, I have just now got out of post, and in my opinion, I'm going to say they're going to be fine for phone calls. It faded a little in and out, and I'm going to go ahead and say standard for phone call use, nothing crazy. All right, let's go over the pros and cons. I have a few written down here. Pro number one, they definitely have a nice sound to them. It's a nice deep bass. Regardless of what I said with the mids and highs, I just wish they were separated a little bit more, but I mean, they are definitely a nice sounding set of headphones. You will not be disappointed with the sound that comes out of these, okay? Pro number two, extremely long battery life. I love it. 40 hours is awesome, along with what? 5 minutes gives you 5 hours. So per 5 minutes, so it's a very fast charge. You're gonna love it. It's fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and cover the cons real quickly. Obviously, they are a little large, so for you guys with the smaller heads like myself, you're not gonna want to get a pair of these. They're too big, okay? I'm sorry, flat out, they are just too damn big. Now, for you guys with a big melon, definitely I'm gonna suggest a pair of these. You guys are gonna love them. I know a lot of you are always looking for a pair of headphones that are gonna fit you properly. These guys, I'm telling you what, they get huge, so you'll be fine in that department. Con number two, I'm gonna give it to the buttons here. I am not very impressed. Now, once you find out how much these are a premium set of headphones, okay? So I think they could have done a little better on the buttons. They don't feel very premium. You can tell it's one track. You can tell when you roll over them, the whole thing moves. See how that moves over here? They're very plasticky, and once you push on them, the other buttons tend to move and jiggle. Definitely not a fan. And also the NC button, I even contacted them. It's so flush that it's almost like you don't know if you're pushing it or not, okay? See that? It's very flush, so you gotta hold it down. The buttons, no. They need to work on the buttons for sure, and they definitely need to work on the size. Our heads aren't that big. Sorry, they're not. And lastly, my con is gonna have to go towards the price of these, okay? You are not able to pick them up on Amazon, so there's not gonna be any coupons there. I believe that you can get a 10% coupon for a first-time buyer on the Strauss and Wagner website, but right now, as this review is going on, these are going for $129.99. All right, let's think about that for a minute. $130 pair of nice premium earphones, right? With ANC. Okay. Do I think they're priced high? Yes, I absolutely do. I'm going to be very transparent with you guys because that's what I do on the channel. I am a very honest person, and I think that is a little high for what you're getting. And the reason I say that is the buttons don't seem very premium to me whatsoever. The part about them being big doesn't really bother some because some people have good sized heads and it's going to fit just fine. So they're very comfortable. I like that they flex out. I don't like the fact that when you take them off your head while you're playing anything, it does not automatically pause. You would think you'd get that for 129 bucks. And as far as the NC button goes, I don't know if mine is defective or if that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm not sure. Oh, also, I did not mention they do give you, obviously, a nice case. You saw that in the intro. It's fairly decent. It's got the web pouch for you for your cables, and then, you know, inside felt to put them in. And they also have their nice logo right on front, okay? That all being said, would I recommend them to you? That's a good question, okay? It's a very good question, and if they were less money, yes. Okay. If they were less money, if they were, let's say, $80, yeah. Even $99 would be worth it. $129, I'm sorry. I don't feel it's worth it. No, not for what you're getting here. Of course, that is just my opinion on what I'm seeing. I have reviewed other headphones that have a lot more features. I mean, they have no app. So again, I think they're asking a little too much for what you get in the box, okay? Also, the cables. The audio jack is extremely thin, so I don't know how well that'll hold up, but on other headphones, I have definitely had thicker, even braided cables. So that all being said, let it be at your discretion. I'll be sure to drop you guys their link down below in my description and where you can find yourself a pair of these. They also have earbuds and other cool stuff on their site, so check them out. Definitely a nice company. I'm just saying, personally, my opinion, I think they could have done a little better on their headphones for the $129.99, okay? If you have any questions about today's review, don't hesitate. Drop me a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer it as soon as possible. Other than that, guys, it's time to get you out of here. But before we do, we're going to do a fortune cookie. You know we do fortune cookies on Brannon's channel, and today would be no exception. So let's take a look and see what our fortune is. All right. One should not forget the language of gratitude. Very true. I should be very grateful. For sure. If you really liked what you saw today on the channel, could you be sure to like and share this video as it helps my channel grow tremendously. And remember, look out for me coming soon because I got a lot of stuff coming your way, guys. A lot of cool stuff coming your way. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. All right, until then, I love each and every one of you, and I will see you